Welcome to Invictus Motors. When it comes to BMWs, there's something called an M, but there's M's and then there is the M6 competition pack. And this is what this video is going to be about, talking to you all about this M6 competition pack and what is so special about it and perhaps why you should consider buying it. Just sensational. When it comes to something like this, I have no idea where to begin. But let's start with the paintwork on this, because this is finished. It's a special mixed paint which is called Grau-Schwarz, and there's a beautiful plaque there that tells you what this paint color is. And obviously the alloys. This has the 19-inch M alloys, M spoke alloys, which are absolutely phenomenal. Here on the front you find this having the LED headlights, which also have the high beam assist. On the side, you find the side door mirrors being able to fold, and there's another small little vent here on the side just by the wheel over there, which reminds you that you're being welcomed into an M car. On the inside of this M6 competition pack, it is just a phenomenal spec. I mean, right from the get-go, you've got keyless entry into this vehicle, including at the tap of a press just by the door handle. You can press that and lock your car. On here you find these phenomenal seats that I've not seen in another M6, and definitely not in an M6 competition pack. So this is something of an oddity in the sense it's spec'd so well, and it's got lumbar support, they're heated, and you've got so much adjustability that even what you find at the top of the headrest, that is also electronically adjustable to mold around your head. And obviously it's got the memory settings to program your two keys to the kind of settings you want. This is the M Sport steering wheel, and you've got the stitching on the inside of the steering wheel done in the BMW colors. You've got, obviously, that I've mentioned, the auto LED headlights at the front. Around the gear selector you'll find the various buttons for the M Sport adaptive suspension, throttle response, and you've got the parking sensors you can deactivate, and by pressing that button you can also have the 360 surround camera view, including you've got a camera on the rear, and at the front you've also got cruise control. Now on the back, these seats are also heated, and the interior is actually finished, as a matter of fact, in this beautiful opal white color. This is exactly what it's spec'd as from factory. I mean, this car from the behind doesn't feel like anyone's ever sat in there, and you get this phenomenally very clear centerpiece here, which stretches the handrest area, which stretches from the back, from the front all the way to the back. Obviously you've got the heated seats button there as well. Now in terms of boot space, these cars are incredibly pragmatic. You get this massive boot space at the back, you know, to keep all your bags that you need for your family. Let's shut this boot lid. You've got the LED lights and you've got the quad exhaust. Let's get on to the inside one more time, and we'll go through the menu and what the menu offers in terms of service history, the vehicle status, and what else you need to know about this if you're considering buying it. From the get-go, let's actually just start the car up, have this two digital screens turned on. We'll start the car. On a cold, the sound that comes out of this is beautiful. It's, to me, music to my ears. And let's go through the menu to first illustrate the service. So in terms of the service history on this, as a matter of fact is not due another service until 2023. And here you can see when basically the pre-delivery check was done at 11 miles, then the run-in service was done at 1,244 miles, then the second service was done at 14,602 miles, the third was done at 22,050 miles, and the fourth was done at 27,208 miles. At the moment, right now, it's done 29,683 miles, so still a very low mileage car. The rest of the menu is what you would expect on a later BMW. You've got the live traffic management system, concierge, Bluetooth connectivity, and all the bells and whistles that you would find on a BMW of this age. Obviously, this is gone the extra mile in terms of spec. Here, this is the roof line here is finished on either side in Alcantara, and because this is in black, you find this centerpiece also finished in black, and you get these amazing lights at on the rear as well. Additionally, you've got stitching some of it which is in black on white leather, and wherever you find black leather, especially in places like in places like this, that stitching is done in white. So it's a very beautiful contrast. A very big optional on the interior of this is the Bang & Olufsen sound system. I mean, this is a very, very rare option, and if you're somebody that is into your music, it is an absolute must to have. I mean, this has an extremely top-notch spec. I wouldn't personally be able to cover every single item on the spec line. There's more to know to this than simply what I'm able to cover in the video, but let's drive it and tell you about the performance side of it. So we are in the driving seat. Let's start it. Now that we are behind the steering wheel, let's find out what this is made of. Right from the get-go, it's extremely responsive, and everything is in basically either efficient or comfort mode. So essentially, I'm not going to drive it or push it anywhere close to the limit of what this could do and what it's capable of, because firstly, I simply just want to illustrate that this is a car that you can practically daily and do the normal shopping trips out and about with your family. And this is a very fantastic selling point from BMW to create these cars so that they can do the exact jobs that they can. Earlier, I spec'd my own individual setting in terms of throttle response, suspension setting, and the response and how responsive or how harsh the steering wheel is. So I've stored it in M1. Everything is in sports now, and let's find out. How well and how quick it gets up to speed is phenomenal. And having the paddle shifts at the back is extremely handy. And at the moment, in terms of the gear changes, you've got a little button there that allows you to select how long you would like each gear to be held. So let's just drop a gear through the paddle shifts. We're in fourth, now in third. Let's go into second. We just missed the tunnel there, and we'll have another opportunity to come at that tunnel one more time. Performance-wise, this is incredible. This has the 4.4 litre V8 engine in this, which produces an astonishingly 600 brake horsepower. Torque-wise, that is 700 Newton meters of torque, and in terms of a 0 to 60, that is possible in a blisteringly quick 3.9 seconds. And top speed wise, it's electronically limited to 155 miles per hour, but I've read in a couple of places that these can do in excess of 200 miles per hour. Who knows? We'll never know, because right now this is restricted to 155. Don't worry, it's not something that I would have tried. Third gear at 4,500 RPM. perhaps just sit here behind this red color BMW E46. This is what I can see. They are turning. We're in third gear. Now here comes the tunnel. Let's go up to fourth, fifth, and we'll drop now. Just sensational. And I love the fact that everything is so individualized in this, you know, whether that be the steering response, the throttle response, or your suspension, or as a matter of fact, how long each gears are held. And that is credit to BMW for being able to produce and build a product that is capable in terms of offering this sort of a level of technology. I mean, I've had a great time test driving this, and I don't wish anyone utilizing the 600 bhp in a rear wheel driven car, because it's one of those things that I like to live and enjoy my life. As a matter of fact, lose it over having to push this to its limit. So it's an absolute pleasure and a joy to know that this is able to offer all of that. And I think it puts a lot of people, or a lot of us, in a very comfortable and a confident space. And all in all, as I said, this is a very high spec, custom to order as a special mixed paint on the bodywork. This is one of essentially one colors in the world, and it's one of these things that, you know, if you are looking for something unique and something special, we have it here. Don't hesitate to contact us. Don't hesitate to ask any questions. The condition of this is absolutely pristine. This will not disappoint any of you. So thank you for sticking around in watching this review, and stay tuned because we'll have some more content also being posted onto our channel. In the meantime, don't forget to press that thumbs up and subscribe button, and I'll be off photographing this. So see you again. Bye bye.